Hello everyone, my name is Eric Oponchom, the founder of the Theresa Nah Educational Foundation. The Theresa Nah Educational Foundation is an international non-for-profit organization established in honor of my late mother Theresa Nah for the sole purpose of providing access to education and equal opportunity for less fortunate, disadvantaged, and most needed in society. We have been doing this through vocational and technical education and other humanitarian programs. These humanitarian programs cover healthcare, safe drinking water, and clothing, as well as shelter for less privileged in society. This is in fulfillment of the scripture at Matthew chapter 25, verse 31 to 40. Jesus told his disciple, "Get on my right side, because when I was naked, you clothed me. When I was hungry, you fed me." And his disciple asked him, "Lord, where did we see you naked and clothed you? Where did we see you hungry and fed you?" In response, Jesus said to them, "As long as you have done it to one of the least of my followers, you have done it to me." In application of this scripture and in carrying on the goal of my late mother Teresa, we have decided to organize and carry out the work of this non-for-profit organization worldwide. It is my distinct honor to serve you in order to contribute to the less fortunate and less privileged in society. Your voluntary contribution and donation in cash or kind is highly appreciated. The Theresa Nah Educational Foundation is an international non-for-profit organization established in honor of late Mother Theresa Nah. My late mother Theresa Nah was a person who took interest in less fortunate and less privileged in society. The organization's sole purpose is to provide access to education and equal opportunities for the less fortunate, disadvantaged, and most needed in society. And we have been doing this since its founding through vocational, technical education, healthcare, and other humanitarian programs. This is in line with Matthew chapter 25, verse 40 to 41. When we read Matthew chapter 25, verse 37, it says, "Then these righteous ones will reply, Lord, when did we ever see you hungry and fed you, or thirsty and gave you something to drink, or a stranger and show you hospitality, or naked and gave you clothing? When did we ever see you sick or in person and visit you?" In verse 40 it says, "And the king will say, I tell you the truth, when you did it to one of the least of these my brothers and sisters, you were doing it to me." This was a conversation of Jesus and his disciples, and he told them that he was naked and they clothed him. So the disciples were astonished and questioned Jesus, and in response he told them that in as much as they so we about to launch the Theresa Nah Educational Foundation. We will be going on Friday. We're going to be going to Buchanan City to also do our official launch. But we just visited a little school from kindergarten to 6th grade, and we promised the teachers that we're going to give them a little package change to appreciate them for their commitment. So upon this note, That's the reason we have decided to fulfill our promise to come back to be able to share little things with the instructors who are being committed teaching. And they are basically doing volunteer work. So when we get back, we'll be able to work with these instructors so that we get donor partners and funding to be able to pay them for the volunteer service. And most of the kids in the school, parents cannot afford their tuition. So we're also going to be working to see how we can improve, the school, and to see how we can improve everything. So upon this note, that's the reason we decided to come back to in fulfillment of our promise. That's part of the humanitarian work that we've been doing in Africa in promotion of the Theresa Nah Educational Foundation. I have more than 6 friends, ranked in 5. I wanted to come with me to see Africa. Some are African American,